Good morning, everybody. We are back with spring break opening round, and looks like we're gonna have quite a few in the event. 7 races and a ton of 525s, 524s. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta get up here. Rarely does that happen, but we're gonna give it a shot. So we're starting out California Speedway. And I think I might have accidentally changed up my drivers. So always something with this game. I play around and forget to do things. So we'll see. I'll go back into my setups after this race. Oh, that's right. At least driver wise. All right. Let's go use some blam. All right, Black's going to go ahead and get around Kyle Busch, or at least try to. There we go. And Taylor got around Busch. We're on lap 3. Busch is coming back around, and we're getting ready to pit. Go ahead and get tires and fuel. We're in the pits. Busch is behind us. Logano's going to go ahead and go around. We'll go ahead and go back to neutral. Saving our tires and fuel a little bit here. We'll get around Logano. He's pitting. We'll stay here in neutral as long as we can, just trying to save tires and fuel. Should be pitting here this next go around. So we'll be pitting with Logano. We're going to go ahead and push. Two laps to go. Bush is in good shape, so we definitely have to pass him. See if we can make that happen. Alright, we're P1, P3, now we're P2. So our strategy is looking well. We're just going to keep it on until, yay. Alright. $75 points. Let's see what level. So I'll hit level 9. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, this guy's setup is wild and crazy. Not a bad setup, it's just nothing I will ever achieve, I don't think. Alright. What do we have for, let's see, is this the, yeah, this is not the road course. I don't believe, I don't see it, yeah. See what the rivals team score is going to be. $8.99. Alright, we're P1, P2. Let's see, let's go. Yeah, we'll try that. Why not? See how long we can not have to push. Oh, we need to push a little bit here, a little bit there. Alright. And their rival just banged into the back of our Taylor. I'm just trying to stay ahead of the rival black. Not doing anything crazy. We'll get fuel and tires here. Let's see. The rival black, I guess, is going to be pitting. Let me see real quick. Yeah. Oh, that's Blaney. I thought it was black. Did I read that right? Yeah, that's Blaney. Well, that's confusing. Alright, we're going to go ahead. We got a pretty good cushion built up there. Go back to neutral. Go ahead and pit. And that will be the last pit that we'll need to do for this race. And don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe. My channel's growing slowly but surely, but really would like y'all's support. As we're coming down to 2 laps left, Blaney will be pitting. Go ahead, we got past pit lane and on the final lap. Let's see. Got one ahead of us. Richmond. 17 laps. All right. I always used to use this one boost for Richmond, and I cannot remember which one it was. So I've been using various ones, but see if I can identify it this morning here. I looked away for a second, didn't even see the team score we're going against here. All right, we're going against LaJoy and Phillips. Let's see, which one was it? Which one was it? Which one was it? Was it Outlaw? Doesn't sound right, but it wasn't Spectre. Let's go with some energy. All right, and this is the one that normally I just push. As soon as it lets me. And this is why. See how everybody's just flying around this track. It's a fun one as long as you don't mess up your pits. I've done messed up pitting on here I don't know how many times. It's not difficult, I just do. Yep, we're pitting. Lap 7. Not worried about them being P1, P2 because why? They'll have to be pitting here in just a minute. And if we're quick enough, we can lap them. Sometimes it happens that way. Let's see. The uppers. And we'll have one more pit stop. Let's just take that extra little bit to get this in case we need that fastest lap. The best we can do. It's just maybe one more second. There we go. Now everything's 100%. We're not worried about getting knocked out because there we go. Now Taylor will catch up. We have equivalent about 3 laps left of fuel. We'll go ahead and back them black off just a little bit. Conserve some fuel. Taylor's fine. All right. See, now we're back to being equal. No, we are not gonna. Nope. I made that mistake before. We're gonna ignore them, but we will back off here. There's enough we can glide around here a little bit. We're out of fuel. But fortunately this track, oh no. I was gonna say, this track normally you can kind of coast in if you can make it over to about this area right here. That was really close though. Alrighty. Another 75 points. Now, see, we're ahead of our grouping there. Talladega. I'm going to need some coffee here in a minute. Alright, P1, P3. Let's just go with some lamb here. Alright, we're looking pretty good. And we got some bots trying to take our positions away there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get them pushing. Taylor's struggling a little bit. Oh, it's a bot. And another bot. There he goes. Coming down to bingo fuel as we go into the pits. And we beat the rival out of the pits. Got a little bit of catching up to do here. Let's see if the rival Phillips pits. He does. Let's go ahead and make sure we can get past him while he's in the pit lane. We're struggling a little bit with Taylor. That's because he has some damage. All right. We'll go ahead and take that extra little bit of time there to get that damage fixed. Should be our last pit stop. They're going to have to pit. So if we can get Taylor caught up there. Taylor doesn't do real well on this track for whatever reason. Alright, so Phillips did not pit. I wonder if he missed the lap. Missed the pit stop. He's going to go for it. He has no choice at this point. Is he going to ruin our chance for 75? I think he is. Dang it all. Alright. With no fuel left, he beats us. That's a little different. Phillips 10. Yeah, see, they had Apex 10. Yeah. So we did good considering they got better components. Alright, race 5. Michigan. After this, I'll be qualifying in F1 Clash. I'm not qualifying, racing F1 Clash, and getting more coffee. All right. Pretty even team score there. Okay, right. Let's go energy with him, land with him. I'm watching qualifying from overnight, Australia. Uh, since F1 season started, the real F1 season started. Um, wow, their rival Phillips is getting pretty tough there. All right, let's see. Let's go back to this. But the real F1 season started, um, I guess, basically Thursday. And so I'm all excited about the real F1 season back. 2025. Lots of new rookies this year for Formula One. Like 6 of them, I believe it is. Let's see. Back to Nascar Manager. Okay, they'll be pitting for the F1 fans that actually might be watching this. I won't tell you how qualifying went. I don't want to ruin it for y'all. I think they're getting ready to do thirds Q3. It looks like maybe. All right, let's see. Let's see how Taylor does. I'm interested to see how that energy boost is working for him, which he seems to be doing a lot better. So maybe for these super tracks, super speedways, they may be what Taylor needs. I can't get around. Let's see, what do we? Should I ignore it? I guess so. Oh, he went in. No, they both went in. All right, here we go. We're going to conserve, conserve, conserve. All right. All right, let's go. Oh. Okay, I guess we made a good call. Wow. Good job, Taylor. Glad I was paying attention. So we've dropped 1 point. And how many races we got left? Is it 2 more or 1 more? 2 more. Phoenix. Okay. I was hoping this is the last race. I'm almost out of coffee. All right. 9:03. P1, P2, we're going against Phillips and Roberts. Let's see. Let's go that route. I really need some more energy boosts. Oh. Their Phillips is driving me crazy. All right, there we go. going in for the pits. I got confused for a second. I looked up. I was like, we're not in the pits, but we are. It's been bad if we missed this pit. All right. So they're pitting. And let's go ahead and just go back to neutral. We'll just coast. We do have a few more, at least one more pit stop. Yeah, I think it's one more. Try to conserve as much as possible. Starting lap 10. Go ahead and pit. And they should be pitting next go around. Alright, well, they lied. I lied. There they go. Now they're going to pit. I got a little nervous for a second. Alright, P1, P2 again. Okay, final race. Darlington. Wow, 964 to 916. This should be interesting. Alright, we're P3, P4. So let's go ahead and get set there. There's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. I don't know. Now we'll just hope that they do bad pit strategy or miss a pit, something like that. I might lose a bunch of points here, which typically what happens either an opening round or final round. I just get this incredibly difficult one race, one rival and one race. I'm going to hold Taylor back. I've got to try and get around the rival. There we go. So let's, I don't know this. Okay, we're going This is one where I'm going to try to keep my car completely up to 100% best I can. Okay, they're pitting. If I can get around this wad of drivers here. They're coming out of the pits already. Can we get around them? We can. All right. So let's keep black going. Wow. They need fuel already? That's crazy. All right. We're going to go fuel. Okay, we missed the pit. I know black's not getting tires, but all right. Are they going to have to pit? Yeah, they will have to pit. So with black, as soon as we can get around, well, now we got to get around the bots. Are they pitting? They're pitting. Okay. So let's go ahead and conserve with black. Final lap. Let's go fast. He has barely any tires left. All right, let's push. All right. Woo, that was a close one. And we can see what kind of setup he has. He has 964 against 916. So Logano 9. Yeah, his apex was much. Yeah, he has a lot of good parts. I think it just came down to strategy, really. Yeah, he tried just to. Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta give some love to your vehicles and drivers. All right, so we dropped 1 point, and we're 15th. That's insane. And 50th is the cutoff. All right, we will just have to see. We'll claim some of these awards here. Nothing mind blowing. Almost got a Series 10 credit. Alrighty, and that will take care of it. I will see y'all possibly final round tomorrow. Good luck with your racing.